At this time, I'd like to introduce the President of the Tennessee Farm Bureau, Mr. Eric Mayberry.
So I was sitting there thinking, if you can't remember to get somebody to do the prayer, you might not ought to be able to do an address either, but I do appreciate that, Mr. Askew. That's mighty kind words. I don't know if they're anywhere near deserving, but I certainly do appreciate them. And a team we have tried to be for sure, and I think we are. So it's wonderful to see all of you here again at our business session on this afternoon. I consider it an honor to report to you the state of the Tennessee Farm Bureau, to you, the volunteer leadership of our great state. Now, if I had to ask each of you a couple of days ago or a couple of weeks ago, what would you guess the theme of this address might be? I'd be surprised if at least a few of you didn't say change. This word is undoubtedly one of the most overused words around, whether it's used in speeches, political campaigns, the weather, you name it. Change is used to describe most anything and is always a constant. We can always observe changes around us, but who would argue that the speed and frequency of change is not increasing? Webster defines change as to become different, to undergo transformation or transition. And as we spend a few minutes reflecting on this past year and looking forward to the future, I believe you'll notice several changes in our organization. I am thrilled at this time to share the exciting initiative of the Farm Bureau Women's Leadership Committee. For the first time, we are inviting each year's Outstanding Young Woman Award winner to serve as the ex officio member on the Farm Bureau Women's State Committee. This initiative underscores your commitment to nurturing leaders and brings a fresh perspective to the committee each year. This step recognizes the crucial role these young women play in the future of our organization and the state of agriculture as well, by providing them with a platform to share their unique insights, experiences, and innovative ideas. Our Farm Bureau women are investing in the ongoing success of our organization. I want to express my gratitude to the Farm Bureau Women's Leadership Committee for their dedication and vision developing this opportunity. Let's continue to cultivate a legacy of leadership, innovation, and excellence within the Farm Bureau community. I especially want to take a moment to recognize two ladies that have meant a tremendous amount to me throughout my Farm Bureau career, and I suspect a lot of yours as well. Ms. Faye Coble and Ms. Carol Willis, for their service in the Farm Bureau Women's Leadership Committee. Now, while they have retired from the Leadership Committee, they will continue to be leaders in their county farm bureaus and their communities. We appreciate their many, many years of service to District 2 and District 3. Thank you so much, ladies. Absolutely, thank you. Under the leadership of the YF&R Chairman, Mr. Will Elliott of Robertson County, and the whole state YF&R committee, our young farmers had another successful and productive year. The participation of young farmers across the state continues to grow, and this bodes well for not only our organization, but the agriculture industry in Tennessee. The development and encouragement of our young farmers is critically important to the future success of this organization. I'd like to thank Will for his hard work and his time sacrifice this year, and not only attending all the State Farm Bureau Board meetings, but the many positive thoughts and contributions he expressed, in addition to the leadership he provided the YF&R program. Now, while membership growth is not a complete measurement of a successful organization, it is an indication that things are trending in the right direction. The many benefits and services Tennessee Farm Bureau provides, along with the steadfast support of all 95 county farm bureaus, has resulted in an increase of 6,989 new members for 2023, bringing total membership to an all-time high of 688,433. This membership total continues to make Tennessee Farm Bureau the largest in the country. Now, if you do the math, our membership here in Tennessee represents over 11% of the total members in the United States. So not only does your grassroots efforts accomplish much here in Tennessee, but it indeed has a significant positive impact at the American Farm Bureau level as well. It's worth noting, while examining membership, our rate of retention stands at 98.97%. Now, this simply means that once someone becomes a member, almost 99% of the time they remain with us for the long haul. In my opinion, this speaks volumes about the overall experience and satisfaction that the Farm Bureau delivers to our members. One of the primary drivers in membership growth has long been the Farm Bureau Insurance Company. Working closely with membership service to increase the aforementioned retention rate and adding members to auto pay has been and continues to be a point of emphasis. Again, doing a little math as an example, just a 1% improvement in retention on 688,000 members or so is 6,800 folks still with us, or ironically, just about the equal of our increase for this year. So you can see, work on our retention rate and keeping our folks happy and serviced well means a great deal to our membership totals. Thankfully, CEO Jeff Pannell and his entire team recognizes how important this is to our organization, not only for today, but what it means to our future. A special thanks goes out for all their extra efforts. Farm Bureau Insurance marked a couple of milestones in 2023. First, Tennessee Farmers Life celebrated 50 years providing insurance products and annuities to our members this summer. Despite the challenging life sales environment and stiff competition from numerous other carriers in our state, our life insurance company continues to lead the way. This past year, Tennessee Farmers was #1 in total policies issued and remains at the very top in all other measurements of performance. Additionally, Tennessee Farmers Mutual Insurance Company celebrated 75 years of insurance operations here in Tennessee just a few days ago in November. Since 1948, Tennessee Farmers Mutual has protected homes, farms, and automobiles from loss with affordable coverage and unparalleled service. Now, this year has been an active storm season, and although it's negatively impacted our financial results, we have been given the opportunity to serve our members during their time of need. And that's exactly what an insurance company is built for, and we did just that. Our unit growth has been the highest in the past 5 years due to the strong Farm Bureau brand and the hard work and dedication of 506 agents and support staff in 207 offices across Tennessee. Unfortunately, many Farm Bureau companies across the country didn't fare as well as we did. Some of them lost a great deal of surplus this year due to the challenging insurance environment, tough reinsurance, and the storms that we've had. And this will ultimately weaken their ability to grow. But let me assure you today, Tennessee Farmers Insurance is better positioned from a financial standpoint and other companies due to our strong surplus position. Because of this strong surplus, we have the opportunity to grow and will continue to add membership to our federation. Now, we're fond, and rightfully so, of calling ourselves the largest but best Farm Bureau in the nation. And when it comes to another of our service companies, Farm Bureau Health Plans, or TRH as some of us long-timers know it, we can also say we have the only health insurance program of its kind. I think we sometimes don't fail to recognize what we have in this service company, which from its humble beginnings in 1947 now covers more than 206,000 lives, ranging from newborns to seniors. If imitation is indeed the best kind of flattery, then we've got reason to be proud of Tennessee Farmers Health Plans, as 5 states have now established their own health programs. with our own company serving as the administrative and operational engine to make it happen. Several other state farm bureaus are also seriously considering that coalition, which not only adds political strength to our health program, but also helps Farm Bureau health plans spread its infrastructure cost across a much broader scale. As you all know by now, Farm Bureau Health Plan CEO Anthony Kimbrough recently announced his intentions to retire at the end of this year. Anthony has tirelessly led Farm Bureau Health Plans the past 11 years in that role during some of the most tumultuous times imaginable for the healthcare sector. It should go without saying, we sincerely appreciate his leadership and guidance. Anthony has provided and wish him and his wife well and the whole Kimbrough family the very best in their transition to their new stage of life. Anthony, I assume you're in here, sir. Take a stand up here. Where you at? Over here. Now, assuming the role of CEO for Farm Bureau Health Plans as of January 1st will be Mr. Ryan Brown. Your board of directors selected Ryan for this position in August of this year following the announcement of Mr. Kimbrough's retirement. Having served in multiple roles and responsibilities in Farm Bureau Health Plans the past 15 years, Ryan brings a broad spectrum of knowledge and understanding of what is required to operate a successful healthcare company, as well as an understanding of the values and beliefs of the Farm Bureau. We are excited for what the future holds for Farm Bureau Health Plans under Ryan's leadership. In true Farm Bureau spirit, Farmer Service continues to provide a full line of dependable and professional tax preparation service to our members all across the state. This is especially important to rural communities, as folks might otherwise be required to travel great distances outside their county to secure this service. Even with significant difficulties in finding and keeping quality tax practitioners, Farmer Service was still successful this year in opening a new office in Montgomery County. With this new addition, we are proud to provide tax service in all but 16 counties across the state, and with a continued desire to expand service when and where those new opportunities arise. Now, at the very beginning of this presentation, I talked about change and transition, and unfortunately, we're not done yet. Ms. Catherine By, longtime board member here, has announced that she will not seek re-election, as all of you know. Ms. Catherine and her husband Ross have managed a highly successful, diversified agricultural operation in Crockett County. Along with serving on the state board of directors for the past 14 years, Ms. Catherine has also been involved in the organization on the local level, serving on the Crockett County Farm Bureau Board of Directors and as the county's Farm Bureau Women's Chair. Ms. Catherine has inspired us all with her deep devotion to family, education, agriculture, but most importantly, at least to me, and I think a lot of you, she has served with a dignity of faith in her Christian principles in which she lives every day. May God richly bless you and Mr. Ross, Miss Catherine. Where you at? Stand up, Miss Catherine. Joe McKinnon announced his retirement in October. He began his career with Tennessee Farm Bureau in 1988 as an insurance agent in Hardeman County before joining the field staff team in 1995. During that time, he served 13 counties in West Tennessee and 3 in Middle Tennessee. When he took over in the role of field service administrator in 2013, he continued to serve 8 counties in Lower West Tennessee, while also administering other field staff across the state. Joe has represented farmers in numerous roles during his tenure, especially in the cotton industry. We take this opportunity to wish Joe and his wife Carol the very best as they spend time on the farm with family and especially grandkids. Where's Joe? Somewhere that way. Joe, bless you. Now, it should come as no surprise to anyone that our tremendous Farm Bureau staff has a tremendous Farm Bureau leader. Radonna Rose has served 37 years with our organization, the last 13 as Executive Vice President and the last 6 leading the Farm Bureau staff. I struggle to express how incredibly valuable Ms. Rose has been to me these past 2 years as President. Working with her and having access to her knowledge and experience has been a blessing, to say the least. I'm grateful for her guidance, her patience, and her unique perspective, which has benefited me personally, but more importantly, this organization as a whole. Radonna's leadership has been instrumental in guiding Farm Bureau through the Cardio 365 strategic plan and implementing a new 5-year plan that all of you approved last year. As she graduates, it just doesn't seem like enough to say thank you, Radonna. But thank you, Radonna, for your dedication and hard work. You've made a lasting impact on this organization and Tennessee agriculture. Job well done, lady. So, with Ms. Rose's graduation at year's end, the Tennessee Farm Bureau Federation State Board of Directors selected current Director of Membership Brian Wright to replace Rose as Executive Vice President. Brian began his career in 1993 as an insurance agent in Smith County with Tennessee Farmers Mutual Insurance Company. He was hired as Tennessee Farm Bureau Member Benefits Coordinator in 2001 and became Associate Director of Organization in 2003. In 2014, he took over as Director of the Membership Division. We are grateful Brian has accepted this challenging opportunity and look forward to working together in the coming years. As I stand before you today, I'm reminded of the strength that resides in each of you, the backbone of Tennessee agriculture and Farm Bureau. I see you as a bridge connecting the past with the future, linking the challenges to the opportunities, and binding our individual efforts into a collective force. We no doubt will face persistent change and challenges across our state as we navigate the road ahead. Some changes are yet to appear, and some we can clearly see, such as the loss of our precious farmland, an ever-increasing population, continually shifting political landscape, or the always unpredictable public perception of agriculture. Yet our grassroots organization continues to function as a respected leader in collaboration and partnership with our Department of Agriculture, land-grant universities, our industry partners, and so many others across this state and nation to provide support and encouragement for the challenging time ahead. As we conclude, let's remember that our roots run deep, our branches extend far, and together we create a canopy of strength. May our shared commitment continue to nurture the growth of our farms, our communities, and our shared dreams. Thank you for being the stewards of growth, and here's to a future where we continue to flourish together. Thank you so much. One last thing. Last year, I announced to you that Lynn and I were going to be grandparents in 2023, and lo and behold, March 19th, Miss Evelyn May Gators made her appearance. So there you can, yeah, there she is. And that picture on the right there, I got about 5 minutes before I come up on stage, so she's with me even now. Thank y'all, and Merry Christmas from the Mayberry family.